Hello, so I am about to go to Guildford to do the fire walk that I've been going on about in my last few videos. It's for a charity called Challenges. It's on Stoke Park. So I've got to get there to register. Then there's going to be some training. I can't imagine what the training will be, just like tread briskly and light, don't stamp. I mean, how long does that take? Maybe some people don't know how to tread light, I don't know. I've no idea how much of it I'll be able to film. I've actually got two cameras. I'm using this one. This is my old camera that my older vlogs are on, and I've got my new camera, which is down there in the footwell. So I'm going to be trying to use both. I've got my new one on a tripod, and I'm just going to be holding this one in my hand to get like a first-person perspective of the walk. If they'll let me hold the camera while I'm walking, I don't see why they shouldn't let me hold a camera. But we'll see. I'll try and get as much as possible. But I don't know. I'm going to be on my own. There should be one other person that I know, but I haven't seen her in a few years. So hopefully that'll be cool. Anyway, I will see you there. I've just arrived. I'm a little bit early, but I wanted to make sure I was in plenty of time. So yeah, I thought it was going to be on this field here, but I drove past the other side and I saw something around here. And there's a big arrow pointing the way, so follow it round. One of my friends should be here, someone called Liz. I haven't seen her in years actually, but it's because I found her post on Facebook sponsoring for the fire walk. I thought I could sponsor you, or I could do it myself. So here I am. Right, so I've registered. I'm first one here, apart from the people obviously organising it. Really early. Not much to do, so I think what I might do is, as I'm just sitting here waiting, I might just stick the camera on time lapse and film people arriving. Alright, I've got myself a burger. Steve was meant to come here with me. He said he would, but he's gone somewhere else now. So my camera is, where's my camera? There's my camera there. No, that's not my camera. There it is. There's my camera. It's filming a time lapse right now, everyone arriving. I'll show you where they're setting up the fire. So this is where they're obviously going to be setting up the fire. Can't zoom on this camera, the zoom's broken.
The learn or burn session, so called for some quite obvious reasons. I'm going to be the person that's taking you through this session here this evening. At the end of this session, I'm also going to be the person that is going to offer you the opportunity to walk on fire. Phrase it that way very specifically. Offer you the opportunity to walk on fire. Because what I want you to understand is just because you are sat here now, that does not mean, by default, you have to walk on fire later. Which for some of you might come as a great relief at this moment in time. For some of you, that's probably all you need to hear me say. Because I know for a lot of people, you got asked weeks, months in advance, and when you were first approached, somebody told you what was about to happen, you thought, fantastic, walking on fire sounds great, sign me up. However, as the day draws ever nearer, things have a tendency to change, don't they? So much so that maybe some of you have been stressing so much all day about this, and you know, oh, what have I done, why have I signed up for this madness? All I'm going to ask you to do, go to the preparation we have. When the opportunity is presented, if you feel this is the right thing for you, great, do it. If you don't have to do it. That's what I want you to understand, you don't have to do it. Having said that, however, there is a slight catch, just a very minor issue, it might be worth pointing out. I've been teaching people how to do this for getting close to 30 years. In all of that time, I have never, that is never, had one person go through the training and refuse to walk on fire, ever. Don't want to pressure you on that, you understand. Just a reputation of highly proud and defensive. In this kind of environment where people have self-selected, have come forward and know what's about to happen, genuinely, honestly, hand on heart, nobody's ever backed out on it yet. Sometimes we turn up and people have no idea what's about to happen. In those sorts of situations, every now and then we do lose one or two. I'm going to say lose one or two, I don't mean my choice of words. But what I'd like to do, before we go any further this evening, I'd like to spend a bit of time talking to you about what I feel are some important things. One of the first things I want to talk to you about is how firewalking is done. How it all works, what we're dealing with, what's going to be happening out there later. I want to get that out of the way to start with so we can go forward with at least an understanding of what's going to be happening.
Okay guys, what we're going to do guys in a second, we're going to head up to that top corner over there. We're going to open the fencing up for you to get inside the area. Get inside the area as quickly as you can. Spread yourselves right around the area. If my team member there is called Darren, if Darren gives you instructions, listen to what he's telling you and act accordingly. Let's go, guys. Excellent. Here we go. All the way around, guys.
Actually, can you all both go? Yeah. Here to here.
Bring yourself nice and close. Sweetheart. Be aware, those bits of the end, obviously metal bits, they're red hot, don't put your leg against them or anything, otherwise you'll have more issues on your knee. Can you feel the heat coming off the fire?
Oh yeah.
Are you in any doubt this is a real fire? That's a hell of an optical effect if we could produce it. Fire's been burning out here for about half an hour. When it was first lit, maybe up about here somewhere, it would be burning at an average temperature of 1,236 degrees Fahrenheit, 1236. That's probably just a massive number to you. Maybe you don't have any connection with that, maybe. I'll make some connections for you. 1236. Aluminium melts 1100 degrees Fahrenheit. So it was hotter than the melting point of aluminium at that point. Paper combusts 451. Human flesh disintegrates around about the 300 degrees mark. Second degree contact burns happen from 120 degrees. So that's 1200 degrees versus 120 degrees. That's when it's in full flame. Obviously you're not doing it when it's in full flame. Obviously it's not going to be 1200 degrees. That's just absolutely insane to ask you to do such a thing. When you're going to be walking on it, and I have the digital thermometer with me so I'll show you, when you're going to be walking on it, it'll be burning on average 500 to 700 degrees Fahrenheit. Second degree contact burns 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So 4 times the temperature required to give you second degree contact burns. That's what you're looking at. Obviously, this material here, not necessarily obviously, but we're going to chop everything open. All of the flames that you now see will be gone, even though it's called walking on fire. There aren't any actual flames, there is no actual fire. We'll spread this bed out and you'll have a nice bright orange carpet like you can see in through the middle there, laid out for you to walk on. If I were to take all of these embers and scrape them all off and ask you to walk barefoot across this strip of turf, that still would be really impressive because that ground is still running at the same temperature. It would be impossible to burn that fire on there now for half an hour at those temperatures and the ground in contact with it remain cool. It's important that you understand there are no cold spots, there are no areas where you go a little bit slower, you deviate from the plan and the instructions. You need to do exactly what you're going to be told to do in the next few moments. We will be coming back next to the fire a couple of times before we're actually due to walk on it. We're probably about 5 minutes away from the actual act of walking on fire at the moment, maybe a little bit longer. But what I want you to do for the next few minutes, if you could just congregate in that far corner over there, I'm going to come over and have another quick word with you. So squeeze into that corner there for me, guys. Remember where it is.
Yeah? Yeah, sure. You've only got a jacket on.
Yeah. Heat rises. Everybody knows that. Heat rises. The heat we can feel here now at the side is excess heat that can't escape upwards and it's being forced outwards. The real heat is going directly up in the air. What I'm going to invite you to do, you don't have to do this, depends on how you currently feel. If you do this, treat it with the maximum amount of respect. I'm going to ask you, if you want to come close to the edge of those coals and then hover your face or your hand directly over there for a few minutes and experience the heat there is there. If you want to do that for me now.
Yeah, that's madness.
Very nice. Everybody's like,
I'll go this side.
What's your name? Are you ready? Yes. Go!
Hey, you alright?
Hi, Liz.
You find it?
Yeah, my left foot is hurting a bit.
Oh no!
Yeah, right one's fine. Left one's...
You probably felt adrenaline, you felt incredible. What happened between that fear and that excitement? I'll tell you what happened between that fear and that excitement. You took action. You did something. You changed it. There are lots of people that choose to stay in the fear. They just think, oh, I'm not that kind of person. I'd love to do that, but I'm not. And the fear keeps them in their place. You guys have stepped into that tonight not knowing what was going to happen to you, but you just thought, I'm scared, but I'm going anyway. So next time you feel that fear, there's a certificate to show you the kind of person that you are. I want to say thank you so much for everything you've done tonight, guys. I'm sure this thing's happening. I'm sure we can get food here, hang out, just go to do what we've got to do. But give yourselves one final huge round of applause, guys. Well done. Final thing before I'm out of your face. We have a Facebook page like everybody on the planet. It's on here, Time for Change, Time for Change. If you've had a nice time tonight, you've got some good comments to leave, please go and leave them.
As I was saying just before my camera died, I've got it actually on the correct setting now for night vision. Right, click subscribe, hit the bell icon. I've got a load of film reviews coming up. More challenges, other things. Where's my car? I think I might be boxed in. I am boxed in. Oh great, how am I going to get out? Oh, that's marvellous.